signs of abusive relationship. They try to direct your life. They try to control you. They try to tell you where to go. They try to give you advice that's only from their perspective and their own selfish behaviors. If this is something that is happening in your relationship, I encourage you to get help. I encourage you to invest in yourself and understand that you are worthy of a better person and a better relationship in your life.
Another strategy that an abuser will use is they will blame you for their bad behavior. So they may say something mean, they may do something cruel, and instead of taking responsibility for their own actions, they will say that somehow you were the cause of that behavior on their part. This is a very subtle but powerful tactic to control another person.
You're super critical and act superior. Abusive people criticize anyone and anything all the time, even when they know nothing about what they're criticizing. They tell you how much better they could do something. And warning, this can look like confidence at first, but with an abuser, it can turn out to be egomania and abrasive arrogance. Healthy people have no need to belittle others. They feel that everyone is equal and that there is room in the world for everyone to be great. On the other hand, abusers want the world and everyone around them to be perfect, but their own minds are a mess. They can't make sense of their own stuff, so they focus on their fixing energy onto others. They want to talk about what everyone else is doing wrong.
The C-word, a slut. I was literally called everything under the book by my ex-boyfriend. So yeah, that is one of the signs. Very big red flag, even if it isn't like a completely, abusive relationship. If someone's like saying those names to you, you shouldn't be with them.
A bad temper. The abuser might have a short fuse or just blow up over something that doesn't look like a big deal to anyone else. This isn't just a symptom of having anger issues, it is also yet another form of manipulation. The goal of this is to scare the victim into being subservient and obedient by doing anything they can to stop their abuser from getting angry.
Another common term for this behavior is gaslighting. And if you're with somebody who's gaslighting, it's super important to get help to set some really clear boundaries and decide if this is the type of relationship you want to be in.
Making you question your sanity. Manipulative tactics can change the way people think drastically. When you are constantly trying to end an argument with an abuser, it may become easy to just go along with whatever the person is saying, but this slowly changes the way you think. You eventually start believing the abuser when they say you are in the wrong and should apologize. Making you doubt yourself. When someone says something over and over again, you are bound to believe it eventually. Because of frequent exposure to such comments, you will find yourself questioning your own judgment and may eventually give up completely and just let the other person think for you.
You're on a daily emotional roller coaster. One minute your significant other is loving, and the next he's punishing you for doing things incorrectly. This is a major red flag. Manipulation plays a huge role in most abusive relationships. This constant emotional roller coaster ride of arguments and apologies is definitely unhealthy and a sign that it's time to walk away.
They're derogatory with you and they name call you constantly. So they put you down and they name call you constantly. They think that it's a pet name and they think that it's okay and they think it's funny and they cover up with a joking demeanor, but all in actuality, it's bringing down your self-esteem and you're allowing it.
You may find that they will exclude you from important family decisions. So basically what this does is it puts them in a position of power and leaves you feeling really isolated from the important dynamics of the family. It's a great way to control somebody and keep them from having an active voice in their own life and their own choices.
Provocative behavior with the opposite sex. So cheating, needing like attention of, other girls. He cheated on me over a dozen times in like the year that we were dating.
If you feel like you might be in an abusive relationship, please seek help. If you are actively being abused, call 911 as soon as you can and report it. There are also many options based on where you live as well.